Good evening, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public for May 26th. I'm Dana Lane. Today we're going to go through my top 3 Major League Baseball free plays for Sunday. I will also have my top MLB and NBA plays locked and loaded on Pickdawgz.com. I may be involved in the NHL game, but the money line's a little bit too high for my liking, and we don't need to be involved in every game just because it has significance or the game presents some magnitude to it, and which the Eastern Conference Final certainly does. But still trying to decide on that. Let's see if the number comes down a little bit, and of course you can monitor that on Pickdawgz.com. You can jump on my single plays, or definitely I'll have a Major League Baseball 3-pack loaded up, $49.99. You will get that along with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, there's only one way to get every single one of my selections, and that's to become an all-access member. And you could do so right now by joining me for the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day, or better yet, jump on that annual all-access pass that gives you every single one of my plays that I release. Takes you right through next year's college and pro football, right up to this day next year for one low price of just $3.56 a day. Don't forget, I'm on a 9-4 run in the NBA in the postseason. Looks like that might go to 11-4. So far, so good. Not counting our cashing our chickens before they hatch or something like that. But it looks good so far. 58% winners also in Major League Baseball over the last 30 days. So no time like the present to get involved with one of those all-access passes. Okay, let's get to your free plays for Sunday, and we're going to start things off pretty early, even on the East Coast, 11:35 Eastern Time, 9:65, 9:66. Toronto Blue Jays minus $1.25, 8 over minus 15 against the Detroit Tigers. Yusei Kikuchi against Casey Mize. Once again, we'll go back to Saturday's game. Hey, Reese Olson finally got a W, and they don't score any runs for him. That's the norm when Olson pitches. But a 2-1 Tigers win. Early betting patterns on this Sunday game shows 71% of the early tickets are also on Detroit. I think people are starting to catch wind of this Toronto team is on a free fall right now. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Free fall right now. And I told you yesterday, word out of that clubhouse and information out of that clubhouse, it is not a good atmosphere. And I think that's going to continue to hold true, and that's something that we can use to put our money behind, at least for tomorrow. We know that Toronto will have another chance to score runs for Kikuchi. Speaking of teams that don't score runs for their starter, Kikuchi is just 2-4 this season, but owns a 2.64 ERA. In his 10 starts this year, only twice has Toronto scored more than 3 runs for him. Let's not put too much emphasis on what Casey Mize did in his last start against the Royals. Didn't last long, 6 earned runs and 1 in 2/3 inning. Not great, but if you go back to his previous 2 starts, it was phenomenal. 3 earned runs in 12 innings. I think Casey Mize is going to bounce back from that effort against Kansas City. Of course, he's had a ton of rest and a ton of time to think about it and prepare. So we're going to take Detroit plus $1.09. Game number 2, a little bit interesting, 3:10 Eastern Time, 9:57, 9:58. Philadelphia Phillies minus 230, 10 under minus 15 against the Colorado Rockies. Ranger Suarez against Cal Quantrill. A little unusual to see a consensus number on the run line of minus 2, but that doesn't scare me at all. I think this is a trap. I think you're going to give the public 2 runs and plus money. I think they're going to be on it. But as far as the money line is concerned, of course, the public's going to be all over the money line. It's a lot of parlay money. 98% of the early money is on Philadelphia. 92% of the tickets are on Philadelphia. And that's the right side here. I anticipate an absolute annihilation. Suarez, as we know, is 9-0 on the season. He is on track to start the All-Star game for the National League. He owns a 1.36 ERA. In his last 5 starts, he's allowed 5 earned runs over 33 innings pitched. That's good for a 1.36 ERA. And in 2024, he has 68 Ks in 66 innings. The Phillies are 37-15 headed into Saturday night's game. More impressive is their 30-22 record against the run line. They're the top run producing team in Major League Baseball, while the Colorado Rockies are just 23rd. There's a sure sign, at least numerically, and of course you can look at their lineup and see it as well. Too many holes in this Colorado lineup to string together runs, to put up crooked numbers on the scoreboard. I'm going to lay the 2 runs here, and the $1.14 is the juice that you're going to have to lay. That doesn't bother me at all. Game number 3, 7:10 Eastern Time, 961, 962. Chicago Cubs against the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals minus $1.36, 8.5 under. Javier Assad against Sonny Gray. Cubs and the Cardinals, you go back last year to the series, the Cubs have definitely had the Cardinals number. They won 7 out of 10 games last season. And when it comes to tonight's starting pitching, Javier Assad is 4-0 with a 1.70 ERA. His WAR is 2.4. The Cubs are 7-3 when Assad gets the ball, and that's because you cannot find a bad game in any of his 10 starts this year. Assad has never given up more than 2 earned runs in any outing, and he's only given up 2 exactly in 3 times this year, meaning 7 of his 10 starts this year, he's given up 1 earned run or less. That is extremely impressive. And as far as Sonny Gray is concerned, pretty good numbers. But if you look at 2 of his last 3 starts, good start last time, but before that, he gave up 5 earned runs against the Angels, 6 earned runs against the Milwaukee Brewers. I think we're getting the better of the pitching matchup, getting Assad, and of course we're getting some plus money here. So we'll take the Cubs plus the $1.16. So that does it for your free plays for Sunday. Please go to Pickdawgz.com, get involved with one of my many available packages, including my all-access pass that will give you every play that I release for one low price. So let's get to your Sunday recap. Detroit plus $1.09, Philadelphia -2, -14, and Chicago Cubs plus $1.16. That's your get-out game on Sunday night. That does it for today's show. Thank you to everyone who continues to watch. Please hit the like and subscribe button for Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday.